What up, what up? This is Ace OG. Back with another topic, back with another video. So the title of this video is going to be, why y'all voting for Donald Trump? So admin notes, thanks again to all subscribe to the channel. I endeavor to keep pushing the video out, debate yourselves. So let's get into it. So why y'all voting for Donald Trump? Well, I know this question is probably going to come off as bad banter when it comes to a lot of my subscribers and just the viewers in general, because I had stated this in a video a long time ago when I first started YouTube about 2 years ago. Actually, it might have been maybe like about a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. I was researching some things on YouTube. I forget what I was researching, and then I came across this one YouTuber that I've subscribed to this day. And what he was saying was that YouTube actually does face recognition, meaning that if you're a certain ethnic group, depending on how popular your video becomes, it'll start the algorithm will start to push your video out to folks that look like you, right? So, and it makes sense because a lot of my videos that I've posted over the last, I say 6 months, a lot of my subscribers and a lot of the folks that have commented on the videos have been mainly African American or just black folks in general, and also local people, right? So, because I live near the DMV, and I've had folks comment this from DC, Maryland, parts of Virginia, Pennsylvania, some folks from New York, whatever, just on the East Coast itself, right? So I'm asking this question, to subscribers that probably more than half of y'all are going to vote Kamala Harris, right? But I'm pretty sure that there is a certain amount of folks that subscribe to me, that subscribe to my channel, and is watching this video that they're not subscribed. Go ahead and click that like button and subscribe, right? That are going to vote for Donald Trump. Now, for folks that don't have a history of Donald Trump, when it comes to who he is as a person, I can't give you that backdrop to your own research. But for all intended purposes, Donald Trump was not hated like this before he became president. Like, Donald Trump has actually been a person that has, from what I've seen over the years, before he became president in 2016, he actually helped the black community more than dismantle it or talk bad about it or be a racist, right? Because, social media can be very tricky when it comes to these type of things. So, you can have an agenda that's pushed where they're going to only show certain clips or certain things that happens during his rallies and during his speeches, where he's just going to say something that's going to be off the wall, off the chain. Donald Trump has always been like this, right? This is not something that is new or new. This is not anything that's new under the sun or anything that somebody didn't know that somebody didn't know that he was before he became president, right? He's always been like this. And can I say that what he does is intentional? I can't say because I don't know him as a person. But what I will say is that he has extreme economic savvy when it comes to how to invest, how to spend money, all these other things. And I saw a comment on one of my videos recently where somebody said that the economy was jacked up during the time that he was president. Somebody comment in the comments and let me know if that was true or not, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't think so. I think that the economy was pretty much booming when he was president. If anything, he fixed the economy that was messed up to a certain degree after the Obama administration. That's what I saw. But if you saw anything different, please comment in the comment below and let me know what you guys saw. Because I think the person even stated that the Republican Party has always been notorious for jacking the economy up, and then the Democrats got to come in after them after they get voted in and they fix it. I don't see how. I don't see how that's possible. Not the way Democratic policy is versus Republican. But like I said, I really want to hear you guys' opinions and your views as to why you're going to vote for Donald Trump. A lot of folks, like I said, are probably going to vote for Donald Trump because of his economic savvy. Some folks are going to vote for him plainly because he's a man. And a lot of folks don't want a woman to be in the presidency. A lot of guys and a lot of women that I've seen in my videos and on my comments have said this. They actually said that they do not want a black woman as a president because they had worked for black women before, and they feel like black women have attitudes, and these are black women saying this about another black woman, right? Now, I do understand that Kamala Harris has received a huge following when it comes to black women, saying black, how you say, black girl pride or something like that, where they're pretty much saying that they're rocking with her because she's going to be the first black female to become president. So like, just because she's a black female, they're going to vote for her regardless. That's identity part of politics. Now, I don't deal in that, but I know a lot of my viewers and a lot of my subscribers probably do deal in that. So that might be a reason why you're going to vote for her. But the ones that are going to vote for Donald Trump, after all these things that happened, right? So let's go into some of the things that Donald Trump has done when he was president, when he was not president, right? He did do some things that actually has him indicted on some charges, right? Would it be, documents that was at his house that didn't supposed to be there? Paid off some folks to be quiet on some things that he did that he shouldn't have been doing. Allegedly had incited a insurrection when it came to January 6th thing. I mean, it's a plethora of things that he's done that folks are like, you know what, like from a morality standpoint, I can't vote for him because even though Kamala may not be the best candidate, but he's so much of a deplorable person, Donald Trump, that I can't vote for him because he's just not a person that's even fit to be a president of anything, let alone the United States. So I've said this a couple of times in my comments, and I'll say it again on video. Me personally, I don't vote based off of a person's likability. I vote for a person based off of their politics and how they think about things, and just based off of policy. At one point in my life, I did vote based off identity, but not anymore, because I mean, basically, what you're doing is you're basing your vote off of a feeling. And when it comes to politics, when it comes to folks running things, whether it be running a company, running the United States, so whatever the case may be, just being in a leadership position in general, we can't go off of feelings, y'all. We got to go off of proof of concept. We got to go off of what this person has proven to show me or to show you that they're worthy of that position, right? A lot of folks have asked me in my comments and these other videos I've made who I'm going to vote for. That's a private matter for myself, right? I mean, you can take an idea as far as like how I'm going to vote, but in all honesty, you're not going to know who I'm going to vote for, right? Because I can change my mind at the very last minute. Who knows? It all depends on how things go, because we still have a little ways to go before the election comes. I think maybe like 80 some days at this point. And, anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. So I'm not going to say or even say at all who I'm going to vote for. But I will say when it comes to politics, do I swing more to the Democratic side or the Republican side? I would say probably Republican, right? But like I said, it all depends on how things go during these next 80 some days for who I'm going to vote for. But I really want to hear and see and read in your comments, in my comment section, who you're going to vote for as far as Donald Trump. It's going to be a very interesting election. It really is. But I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of black folks that are going to vote for Donald Trump. And they have given some very good points, and they've actually spoke their mind very clearly as far as why they want to have Donald Trump in the White House. And I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure the more than half of these folks that are going to vote for Donald Trump right now, during this time, didn't even have an inkling of voting for him in 2016. Like I said it before in another video, like the shift of his likability when it comes to presidency has changed dramatically. Like when he was voted in as president in 2016, these folks remember this day and this night that he got voted in as if it was 9/11 or some other significant event. Like folks know exactly what they were wearing, who they was talking to, what they was eating. Like as soon as black folks heard that he won the presidency, like you exactly know what you was doing during that time. I know you do. I know for myself, I do, right? Do I feel the same way now? in this day and age. I can't say I can. I really can't. Like the politics of both parties have really been an eye opener over these last 4 years. And I got to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't feel the same way about him that I did in 2016. I just don't. Now, like I said, will I vote for him? That's a private matter, right? I'm not going to say I'm going to vote for him or not, right? Because I could vote for Kamala. You never know, right? But once again, I want to hear and know and read what are the reasons why you're going to vote for Donald Trump. Because I really want to have a very big picture as far as like how I'm going to swing my vote and how I'm going to think about things going into this election. Because I mean, this is a very important election, y'all. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Like the economy is in a tank. Jobs are not available like they were, years ago. And it's just a really messed up situation, you know what I'm saying? I almost feel like we almost about to go to war with some of these countries because it's a lot of hacking going on. It's a lot of things happening in the back of the scenes that folks don't really know about, right? So, this election is very critical to the future of America. So we need to vote properly, we really do. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I see both angles and see both views. So once again, why are you going to vote for Donald Trump? Please let me know, all right? So you want me to discuss a topic or subject you think is beneficial to the channel, email me at findingfitnessfolk@gmail.com. My email address is description below. This Ace OG signing out. I'm gone.